Hello everybody, my name is Christa Mackinnon. I'm a modern medicine woman. If you want to break it down, I'm a psychologist, a psychotherapist, a shamanic teacher, and an author of 3 books about shamanism, and I'm just in the process of writing a 4th book about a modern medicine woman. I want to lead you through a shamanic journey today. But before I do that, I would like you to understand a few things about the shamanic journey, or a few ingredients you need for every shamanic journey. Today's journey will be about connecting with your power animal. But every shamanic journey has more or less 4 vital ingredients. The first one is that you need an intent. So you need to know actually what you're journeying for and where you're going with that. So today's intent will be, I'm going to journey to the lower world to meet with my power animal. The second ingredient of a shamanic journey is always a vehicle which gets you in a way from A to B, from a normal waking state of consciousness to an altered state of consciousness. In shamanism, we often use a drum or a rattle to do that, and I will be using a drum in a moment. The third ingredient is your imagination. It's quite important that in the beginning of the journey, you imagine things. You imagine going down, you imagine ending up in a landscape, and so on. Your imagination really gives your journey a direction, but it also activates certain parts of the brain and deactivates others, which will make it easier to journey. Now, the fourth ingredient is to let the journey unfold once it runs by itself, and that differs for people. For some people it happens right from the start. Others take a few minutes, but once it runs, you shouldn't interfere. You should just observe, just let the journey unfold. So these are the 4 ingredients of each shamanic journey. Now, I want to say a few sentences about how and what you actually perceive during the journey. Most people seem to expect that they are seeing almost a film in front of their inner eye, or that they are going out of the body. Both is just an expectation. For some people, this might be true. For many others, it is not. Not everybody is visual, for example. So you can perceive hunches, you can perceive body sensations, you can hear things in your inner mind, or you might just get a feel for things. So don't necessarily expect, except if you are a very visual person, to see a 3D color film or a 4D techno film. So just perceive whatever you perceive. Also expect some gaps. You are in an altered state, so things sometimes move slower when you are in an altered state. But generally speaking, just let the journey run. If you feel you are in a loop or don't get anywhere, then please just repeat your intent a few times to give yourself direction again. So, without further ado, let's do that. So we're doing about 15 minutes from now on. So make yourself comfortable somewhere. Sit or lie down. If you have headphones, of course, lying down is nice. Make sure you're undisturbed, except if something urgent happens, then you can immediately come out of the journey. And Listen to my instructions for the first 3 minutes or 4 maximum, and then I will just hold you with a drum beat and let you journey by yourself. The journey finishes when you hear the drum beat shifting, so I will first stop and then shift the drum beat, change the drum beat to bring you back out. So here is my drum, and we're going to do it. So be comfortable, close your eyes, and take a deep breath. So breathe in and out. Put the emphasis on the exhale. Deeply in and out. And in and out. And just begin to relax. Relaxing deeply and easily, without any effort. Now, to start the journey, and the drum beat will change in a moment, I would like you to state your intent. So in your own mind or out loud, say 3 times, I'm going to journey to the lower world to connect with my power animal. I'm going to journey to the lower world to connect with my power animal. I'm going to journey to the lower world to connect with my power animal. And then begin to imagine that you're going down. You can sense that you're going down. You can feel it. Or you can visualize it, and most people use, in shamanism especially, the roots of a tree into this trunk, down the roots. Some people use a tunnel or a cave. Whatever feels right, whatever works for you, just visualize that you're going down. Further down until you step into a landscape. You will end up in a landscape, and I want you to step into it now. And have a look around the landscape. Observe it. Where are you? Are there mountains? Is there water? Are you in a meadow? Or in the woods? Just have a look. Are you in a desert? Are you by the sea? By a river? Just have a look what's there in your landscape. Walk around. Find out if there's a place you feel drawn to. And as you walk around your landscape, I would like you to repeat your intent again. I'm here to connect with my power animal, Just say that in your own mind. And at one point you will find that an animal comes either towards you or you walk towards it. Once you see an animal, turn away from it 3 times. If you meet the same animal 3 times, it is your power animal. But you can also ask it, are you my power animal? If you come across different animals, turn away from them. The one which is your power animal will show up again and again. Will show up 3 times. Once you have met your power animal, begin to connect with it, observe it, find out about his qualities. What is this power animal about? What medicine does it carry? Is it fast? Is it slow? Is it a bird or a mammal? Does it live in the water or on land? Observe it. Find its qualities. Is it strong? Is it delicate? What qualities do you associate with it? Observe it. Interact with it. I will now stop talking and leave you to the journey. In case you're going in loops and you don't find a power animal, repeat your intent. Go into your landscape, look around, let it find you or you find it. Repeat your intent. Connect with it by observing it and interacting with it. Okay, now you're ready to come back up. If you have found a power animal or your power animal, bring it with you. Thank it first. Say thank you for showing yourself to me, for being with me in your mind. And then bring it with you. You will find a way. It will just happen. And come back up. And in your own time, open your eyes. Come fully back. Take a few deep breaths. If you were lying down, just wiggle your hands, your feet, and your body a bit. Coming fully back into the here and now. A good way to finish this is to write down your power animal journey. Not so much the whole journey, but write about your power animal. Just let it flow. This, how you found it, its qualities, your interaction. Just write it down to internalize it a bit and process it a bit. So, and this is the end of the journey. I will post more videos and I will talk a bit about power animals as well, hopefully in the next one. So I wish you blessings on your journey through life.